Hello everyone, this is Azraelis and we are back again, and today we're going to be going ahead and using a gun that I designed to just be crazy because I've been having a lot of trouble making content for Modern Warfare 2. Whereas I've said before, it's really easy to make content for these kind of games. The real problem is just the state of this game. It's really not okay. I will go ahead and I will give you the rundown on this, and then I'll explain to you why I believe that this game is having such a hard time. I went ahead and I made this just to be as ridiculous as possible. I took this gun, which is notorious for having a large amount of recoil and pretty hard to keep on target when you're in full auto, and I just cut it down to the bare bones that I possibly could. And I tuned it so that everything is towards not controlling any of the recoil. So I'm just going to be running around like a psychopath with this thing, trying to kill people. So we're running the 16-inch X-Gulf barrel. This gives us more recoil control, but hip recoil control, bullet velocity, aim down sight speed because it's shorter. Then we've got, the one of the crappier suppressors that I'm aware of. We're rocking incendiary grenades, the 50-round belt mag, and the demo folding stock. So this thing's going to be flip-flying everywhere. Even though we do have some recoil control in the build, I wanted to cut it down as far as possible and just see if I could get some kills. So then we're running a letter opener because, there's no real point in really caring too much about this. X-Tac runner because we want that extra tactical and all that kind of jazz. So the real issue with this game right now is range. You can see a dead giveaway of that when you go and you look at some of the most popular submachine guns. Okay, there are a lot of people who are using the Lockman sub nowadays because it can be modified to have a much better damage profile. Drop off is absolutely horrific on this game, and it makes these shorter range weapons just not as good as having an assault rifle. It is just plain as day. That's the thing. What you want to be looking at if you're trying to kit out a gun to work really well is you're wanting to look at the highest base amount of range that you can get on the gun. Okay? That's the most important thing. Like, this is modified range with this. You could see why people would be using this. But the reason that a lot of people are using the things like the Lockman sub, but you're also going to see the Vaznev and the FSS Hurricane a lot in the game, is that they both have the best baseline ranges. You see? These three have really good ranges, lesser so than Lockman sub. So that's why. It's because you're trying to do what an assault rifle does. So you're always going to end up in the situation where you are actually better off just playing with an assault rifle. It's pretty frustrating. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to go into a TDM or whatever this throws me into. The fact of the matter is that the mechanics, the game mechanics, the gun mechanics specifically, are a little broken. Uh, you're obviously going to be a serious powerhouse in this game if you're a sniper. You're going to be pretty darn good if you can use marksman rifles. And you're going to be able to outplay everybody pretty much on the board. And there really isn't any, like, good way of dealing with it. So it's a complex problem. The real issue that it comes down to in this game is the fact that both damage range is messed up, damage drop off is messed up, as well as map design. So what you would need, I actually kind of like larger maps. I do. They're a lot of fun. I think that larger maps give you more opportunities. Unfortunately, these larger maps don't. Because almost all of the things that you would see, like tunnels and interiors and stuff like that, still have really easy to use. Where was I at? Oh, did I make this one? Was this the one? I think it is. Pretty sure I chose that. I don't know why I'm holding a shotgun. There we go. This thing is going to be ridiculous. I'm pretty quick with it, though, so I should be able to maneuver. Oh, it's disgusting. Yep, it's disgusting. Sorry, everybody. I tried to make it weird, but it's disgusting. Go ahead. Come on. I heard him around the corner. How many rounds do I have left? 14? Take the chance at reloading. There's another one on my right. Oh, nope, that was my friend. They all died over here. I'm hearing him running. Oh, he's out there again. Go ahead. Poke your nose out. Do it. He's still over there. I know you're over there, buddy. Now they're running. What the hell? Now they're underneath. I just heard somebody get knifed. They're all over here, huh? This is not the range that I want to be engaging at with this gun like this. But it is what it is. Yep, it's disgusting. Yeah, I probably should have thought of that before. This gun's really good, actually. Hi, Mr. Camper. Bye, Mr. Camper. Sorry, buddy. I was stunned. Couldn't tell that he was a good guy. They're all hanging out inside because of my VTOL. Come over here. No, no, no. I need the silly gun. There we go. I'm getting some shots off with it. Nice. And it fell on somebody. Oh! So, if you're having fun with this game, or if you just bought it or something like that, just go ahead and level your assault rifles if you want to be competitive. Darn! Oh, that's that damage drop off, man. Yeah, I absolutely should have killed him if this was in a good build instead of this. Also, if I was using a cast-off 7.62, or if I was using anything other than this gun built this way, I would have been able to take that guy out. How many times I hit him? No, no, no. I don't know why you did that, dude, but that was a terrible idea. This is a totally serviceable way to run this gun in multiplayer. Definitely not in something like Invasion or anything else like that, though. Invasion or Ground War, I would not be running this gun like this. They're going to be hiding inside, so I'm going to rush in. No way! Come on, man! You can just juke a full auto. You know, it's fine. That's definitely something that can happen. Boom, 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 boom. Anywho, it's pretty hard to make content for this game because it's just not really doing well. A lot of people are mad about it. And I made a whole video that took like 45 minutes to explain the whole thing. And I decided that it's a lot easier to just tack it onto the end of one of these. Because what the real deal here is that when a lot of people didn't realize just how valuable Battlefield was to the community. Part of the reason we're seeing bigger maps, we're seeing more tactical game modes, we're seeing all of this kind of stuff is because Battlefield players are quite a lucrative player base to obtain because Battlefield players are already used to paying near full price, if not full price, for expansion packs for their games. This has been going on since, Battlefield 2. Been going on since really early times with expansions on all sorts of different Battlefield games. And other, like Milsim-ish, Milsim adjacent type games. A lot of people are very used to, people who come from the Nova Logic days like myself are very used to paying a lot of money for their games. And so it's very attractive to a company like Activision or Raven or whoever the hell made this game. Treyarch, I don't remember. Uh, to try and absorb as many of those players as they possibly can. So here we are. We're in this state. And it's very important that we understand that that's probably not ever going to change. Battlefield actually has to come out with a good game that's not garbage if we're going to go back to the way things were. Where Call of Duty is more of the place for all of the people who want to run and gun like crazy people, and who want that high impact, high intensity gameplay all the time. They have to have somewhere to go that's more attractive. And that's including myself. I was a Battlefield player. I did not come into Call of Duty until I think Black Ops or Black Ops 2. And then I went back and I played Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. So, like, those were my heydays of Call of Duty. So, it's just one of those things. I was a very late person into the Call of Duty franchise. And you can't have both. Oh, you can't. I can't say that. You can't have both. But they need to innovate hardcore on their map design. You take a game like the one I was just playing, that's okay. But if you're going to increase the size of that, what you're going to need is you're going to need like tunnel systems. You're going to need internal structures to get from one area of the map to the other with not very long sight lines. Very convoluted pathing so that people who want to use those more aggressive, fast-paced gameplay mechanics can go ahead and use them while staying out of the direct lines of sight of the snipers. People should be able to go ahead and say, I'm going to take that risk to save time to get over there by running through the sniper lane. Or they just don't. Snipers are used to this. You shouldn't be going on to maps like the ones in Invasion and stuff like that. where there's literally 3 lanes and all of them are covered in snipers. I wish I could just show you that map, but I don't think there's private lobbies, are there? No, I can't show you that map because I can't go into Invasion. You'll know the one I'm thinking of. It's like Al Said or something like that. It's some word like that. And there's 3 roads, and then there's buildings in between those roads. And that's it. See, they're so close to having a good setup, but it keeps pushing you out into the sniper lane over and over and over and over and over again when you're playing on that level, which defeats the entire purpose because they have incredibly strong ranged weapons in this game. Incredibly strong and incredibly easy to use. Believe me, I use an EBR. Is it the best? No. And I still get tons of kills with it. Range is king in this game. Absolute, hands down, king above everything else in this game. Because the damage drop off is too soon and the level design is bad. There you go. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that kind of jazz, and share me with your friends. I'm really trying to grow the channel, trying to create a lot of different variety content. I do things like Minecraft, YouTube, or Minecraft and YouTube. Minecraft, I play, Project Ascension. I play MMOs. I play FPSs, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't want to go play Battlefield 2042. I own Battlefield 5, and it's a hot dumpster fire of a game. Feels like I'm running around in molasses the entire time, and it's all slippy and slidey. It's not tight gameplay, not tight gunplay, is what I would call it. Things like Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3, those games really felt like you were a guy on the ground running. Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4 was when it started to get sloppy in the gameplay. Battlefield 1 was a little bit more tight, but it was still sloppy. But it kind of made sense because you're using guns from 100 years ago. Those kind of things. That's probably not the right number to be using, but you know what I mean. Old guns, which they don't have as tight tolerances, blah, 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 blah. Battlefield 5 just feels horrible to me. I played it for a while. I don't ever want to play that game ever again. And Battlefield 4 is pretty bad too for that sloppiness. It's still a fun game, but it's pretty sloppy. I looked at the videos for Battlefield 2042 and it looks like the exact same garbage. Just sloppy, sloppy gunplay. I don't want to even deal with it. And that's coming from a guy who was absolutely passionate about this Battlefield through Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3. If it wasn't for Battlefield 3's stupid little web browser integration, I would probably still play Battlefield 3 to this day. Just off and on, because it was an authentic Battlefield experience. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. If you want to help out the channel, you can hit up my donation links in the description below. And because I don't make money on YouTube or Twitch. Peace out, everybody. Share me with your friends. Subscribe. I just really want to see some growth, man. Please. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. If you like the content, maybe leave a like. Maybe subscribe. Peace. I'll see you guys on the next one.